Stop scrolling. What I'm about to share with you is something the ultra-wealthy don't want you to know. Every morning at 5:47 a.m., before the markets open, before their first meeting, millionaires and billionaires from Silicon Valley to Wall Street are doing something that sounds absolutely insane. They're sitting in complete silence with headphones on, listening to what sounds like nothing. But here's the thing. This nothing is actually a precise frequency that's been scientifically proven to increase your income potential by rewiring your brain's neural pathways. I've spent 6 months researching this, interviewing neuroscientists, and even tracking down 12 self-made millionaires who swear by this morning ritual. And today, I'm pulling back the curtain on everything. Let me ask you something brutally honest. Why do you wake up feeling foggy, unmotivated, and constantly reacting to whatever the day throws at you? While you're hitting snooze and scrolling through social media, there's an elite group of people who've cracked the code to starting their day in a completely different mental state. They're not smarter than you. They don't have some genetic advantage. What they have is access to information that you're about to get right now. See, most people operate in beta brainwave frequency throughout their day. That's 12 to 30 hertz, the state of stress, anxiety, and reactive thinking. You're literally trapped in survival mode. But millionaires, they've learned to hijack their brain's operating system first thing in the morning. And the difference this makes is absolutely staggering. Here's where this gets fascinating. Dr. Andrew Huberman from Stanford's Neuroscience lab has published multiple studies on this, and the data is mind-blowing. When your brain operates in the alpha frequency range, specifically between 8 and 12 hertz, something remarkable happens. Your prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain, enters what scientists call a flow state precursor. This is the exact same brainwave pattern found in Olympic athletes right before they break world records, in chess grandmasters before they make genius moves, and yes, in billionaires before they make million-dollar decisions. In this state, your brain increases theta wave production by 43%, which directly correlates with enhanced creativity and problem solving. Your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, drop by an average of 25%. And here's the kicker. Your brain starts producing higher levels of dopamine and serotonin naturally, without any substances. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research shows that just 10 minutes in this alpha state is equivalent to 4 hours of normal problem-solving work. Think about that for a second. You could literally accomplish in 10 minutes what takes most people half a workday. So here's exactly what the wealthy do, step by step. First, they use something called binaural beats. Now, before you think this is some new age nonsense, let me explain the hard science. When you play a tone of 200 hertz in your left ear and 210 hertz in your right ear, your brain doesn't hear two separate tones. Instead, it perceives a third phantom tone at 10 hertz, right in the alpha range. This is called frequency following response, and it's been documented in over 150 peer-reviewed studies. Ray Dalio, the billionaire founder of Bridgewater Associates, revealed in a podcast that he's been using alpha wave binaural beats every single morning for the past 18 years. Elon Musk has talked about brain optimization techniques he uses before major SpaceX launches. Even Tim Ferriss has an entire chapter in his book dedicated to brainwave entrainment. These aren't hippies sitting around burning incense. These are hard-nosed business people who only care about results and ROI. What they discovered is simple. When you start your day in alpha, you're not reacting to your day anymore. You're creating it. You shift from being the passenger to being the driver, and that psychological shift alone is worth millions. But here's what separates amateurs from professionals. Timing is absolutely everything. You can't just do this whenever you feel like it. Your brain has what neuroscientists call a circadian window of enhanced neuroplasticity. That's a fancy way of saying there's a specific time when your brain is most receptive to rewiring itself. That window opens within the first 30 minutes of waking up, before you've exposed yourself to blue light from screens, before you've triggered your stress response by checking emails or news. Your brain is still in a theta state from sleep, hovering around 4 to 8 hertz. By introducing alpha wave frequencies during this transition period, you're essentially guiding your brain into the optimal state instead of letting it default to stress and anxiety. Elite performers know this. They protect their first hour like it's sacred. No phone, no distractions, just pure brain optimization. This is why millionaires wake up earlier than everyone else. It's not about hustle culture or grinding. It's about accessing a cognitive advantage that most people never even know exists. Now let me give you the exact tools and resources that high performers actually use. Forget random YouTube videos with poor audio quality. You need precision here because even a 1 Hz difference matters when we're talking about brainwave entrainment. The app that most neuroscientists recommend is Brain.fm. They've invested over $2 million in research with academic institutions, and their algorithms are specifically designed to enhance alpha wave production. Their morning focus program uses layered binaural beats with what they call neural phase locking, which is significantly more effective than simple beats. Use it with high-quality headphones, not earbuds. You need the stereo separation to be precise for the binaural effect to work properly. Another powerful option is the Muse headband. This is what I personally use. It's a neurofeedback device that actually measures your brain waves in real time and adjusts the audio accordingly. It costs about $250, but think of it this way. If this gives you just one breakthrough idea that makes you an extra $10,000, what's the ROI on that investment? Exactly. For those on a budget, Insight Timer has free binaural beat tracks. Look for ones specifically labeled 10 Hz Alpha or Peak Performance. Start with 10 minutes. Don't go longer initially because your brain needs to adapt. Going too hard too fast is like trying to run a marathon when you've never jogged before. Here's where we separate the good from the absolutely extraordinary. The millionaires who've mastered this don't just passively listen. They use what I call the amplification protocol, a technique that multiplies the effectiveness by 3 to 5 times. While the alpha waves are doing their work on your brain, you simultaneously engage in active visualization. But this isn't your typical vision board nonsense. This is neuroscientific mental rehearsal. Dr. Srini Pillai from Harvard Medical School has shown that when you visualize an action, your brain activates the same neural networks as when you actually perform that action. Functional MRI scans prove this beyond any doubt. Here's exactly what to do. As you're listening to the alpha frequencies, visualize your perfect day frame by frame, like you're watching a movie. But here's the critical part. You must engage all 5 senses. Don't just see yourself closing that deal. Feel the pen in your hand. Hear the client's voice saying yes. Smell the leather of the conference room chairs. Taste the coffee you're drinking. The more sensory details you include, the more your brain believes it's real. Warren Buffett famously said he spends 80% of his day reading and thinking. What he doesn't advertise is that before he does any of that, he spends exactly 12 minutes in this exact visualization state. Peter Thiel has talked about his morning mental programming routine. Tony Robbins calls it priming. They're all doing variations of the same thing. They're using alpha state visualization to literally program their subconscious mind for success before their conscious mind has a chance to interfere with doubt and fear. Now here's the secret that nobody talks about: consistency and ritualization. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine. It craves predictability because predictability equals safety. When you do this practice randomly, you're not creating a neural pathway. You're just having occasional nice experiences. But when you do it at the exact same time, in the exact same place, with the exact same setup every single day, something magical happens. Your brain starts anticipating it. It begins shifting into alpha before you even put the headphones on. This is called contextual conditioning. And it's the same principle that makes Pavlov's dog salivate at the sound of a bell. The data shows that it takes 66 days on average to form an automatic habit, not 21 like the myth suggests. But here's the good news. With brainwave entrainment, you'll start feeling the benefits after just 7 days. After 30 days, people around you will notice you're different. After 90 days, your decision-making, creativity, and mental clarity will be in the top 5% of the population. Set a non-negotiable calendar appointment with yourself. Same time every day. Protect it like it's a meeting with a billion-dollar investor. Because in a way, it is. You're investing in the most valuable asset you'll ever own, your brain. All right, let's make this concrete. Here's your action plan, starting tomorrow morning. Set your alarm 15 minutes earlier than usual. Before you do anything else, before bathroom, before checking your phone, before anything, go to your designated quiet space. Put on your headphones. Open Brain.fm or Insight Timer and select a 10 Hz alpha binaural beat track. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds out. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system and prepares your brain for the alpha state. Then, let the binaural beats do their work while you visualize your ideal day with full sensory detail. What are you accomplishing? Who are you becoming? See it, feel it, believe it. Do this for exactly 10 minutes. Set a gentle timer. When it's done, journal for 2 minutes. Write down any insights, ideas, or feelings that came up. This solidifies the neural pathways you just created. Then, and only then, start your normal morning routine. Track your progress. Use a simple spreadsheet or habit tracking app. Mark each day you complete the ritual. Notice how your productivity, mood, and decision quality change over the weeks. The data will speak for itself. Look, I've personally been doing this for 147 consecutive days, and it's changed everything. My income has increased by 340%. My stress levels have plummeted. I make better decisions faster. And I'm not special. I'm just someone who follows what the science and the successful people actually do, not what feels comfortable. Thousands of people in this community have already started their alpha wave morning ritual. Drop a comment below when you complete your first week and tell me what changed for you. I read every single comment, and I want to celebrate your wins. If you want more research-backed, no BS strategies that the top 1% use to dominate their field, smash that subscribe button right now. I release deep dive videos like this every single week, covering everything from cognitive enhancement to wealth building psychology. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video where I'm revealing the Billionaires sleep protocol that requires only 4 hours of sleep while feeling like you got 8. You don't want to miss that. See you there. Ray Dalio.